Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep and welcome to the Sprawling Circus. Today I have decided to put on the best Sprawl background I could find, which I can already see is hopelessly distorted, so I'm off to a wonderful start. And we also have Sprawl music in the background, so you might be asking, Shep, why Sprawl? Why do you have this going on here? Well, it's actually the only thing that I really like about DD2. I genuinely dislike DD2, most of it. Not the greatest, I feel like they're doing a good job with most of the stuff, but I just don't really enjoy the game at the moment. There's only one thing which I enjoy, which is like the aesthetic of the Sprawl and also the soundtrack. Like, I think they just blew it with that, but in a very good way. It's just absolutely amazing. And so today we're running with it. And I'm gonna run with a team that is the team that makes your opponent the most hopeless out of all teams of the Butcher Circus. It's the most Immortal Musketeer, because you could just chill here for 30 rounds and your opponent just cannot kill you. And what else makes, like, just screams hopeless to your opponent? Nothing does it better than that. So we're doing a little bit of a weird setup today. I actually have the Witch's Cloak on the Abomination instead of the Numbing Instance, and on the Musketeer I have the Brass Bugle. So what is the problem with this? Well, I'll go into the downsides first. So the first downside is that, of course, my Abomination is weaker to stress, because he doesn't have that minus stress taken, and also that he has less stun resist, even though the previous stun resist probably wouldn't bring him very far, let's be honest. Is the music too loud? The music might be just a touch too loud. I feel like it is. If it's too loud for me, it's probably too loud for you. So let's tune it down just a touch. So that's the first downside, and the second downside is that with the Brass Bugle I have very bad move resistance, well, very bad at base 50 move resistance on the Musketeers, so the disruption, if there's like a puncture or things of the like, it is going to be quite rough for me, so of course we don't really appreciate that. But the advantages are that I don't really need accuracy buffs for the Witch's Cloak and the Beast File. It can still hit reasonably well on its own, which is definitely a massive buff, in my opinion. And not only that, I also have amazing amounts of stress healing with the Musketeer. And if you have amazing amounts of stress healing with the Musketeer, do you really need that much anti-stress on a character that has Repulse? That's kind of what I was thinking of here. Because usually you don't. If it gets really bad, of course, I'll try to support him more with Reclaims and Suffers, and if it gets really bad, I can just guard him with my Men-at-Arms, and things will be overall decently good, decently reasonable for us. So we're playing against Shep Stress today. This is a very aggressive variation of the Shep Stress, which is the only one that can hope for a win with, against what I have here. I didn't know what I was gonna play against. I had a little bit of a tip that my opponent liked Shep Stress, because they said in the Discord server, does Shep Stress just beat Immortal Musketeer outright? Because they played against it twice and they won like no problem. And I'm here to show them that no, even though I very much love my team, Shep Stress won't always win, because Immortal Musketeer is a very solid team. Basically, the idea behind this matchup is that either you win in the first, I don't know, like 10 rounds, or then you just lose completely, because the team that I very much love, the Shep Stress, has limited healing, very limited healing, especially without the Reclaims. So eventually, once those Beast Files and the Repulse catch up to you, you're gonna run out of healing, and if you haven't killed the enemy characters by then, you are not gonna be able to kill the enemy characters. So you always have to be careful about that. So here I have to be supportive with my Flagellant, of course. I'm gonna drop a Reclaim, and then I'm gonna drop a Suffer next round, most likely. That is the plan, that is the hope, that is a dream. My opponent might be going aggressive here for the Flagellant, just to prevent that from happening. That would be an idea. Another idea would be to go Rain of Sorrows here into the Repulse. I feel like that's also a very good idea, because it's definitely gonna hurt me. But no, they're gonna go for the Punish. Well, that is gonna drop me to this, or I could risk it for the Biscuit. Just drop the Suffer here, and things could turn out okay, but I'm not sure if I want to do that just yet. You can see I'm definitely taking more stress on the Abomination than I am on the Men-at-Arms. Big reason for it is, you know, the Flagellant dropping Rain of Sorrows. I could move back, but I'm just gonna drop a Bellow here. Yeah, that's the thing, I really don't feel like I actually need to drop command buffs, because I mean, I haven't dropped one yet, and between the Regis Cloak and the ranging shots, I feel like I have enough accuracy to hit the riposte more reliably than you usually do. Because that's something that feels really bad about the Immortal Musketeer, is that when you're playing with it, either you spam the command buffs or you just feel like your P-Spell is missing, because you're always missing that extra 10 accuracy right there. Alright, decision making. Is the music still too loud? I feel like it's still too loud. It might have been unable to hear anything this entire time. And it's okay though. My commentary is nice, but the gameplay is what actually matters, right? Nah, it's the commentary. I feel like without the commentary, my videos would be nothing. At least that's what I feel like. If I watch my old videos, like when I used to not do any commentary, I just get bored throughout it. But if I'm watching with the commentary, sometimes I just chill there, like not even looking at the gameplay. I'm just listening to it as well. I like it. I definitely like it. Well, I have an idea here. It's a very bad idea, but it's an idea I want to do. Oh, do I risk it? Oh, I gotta risk it. So I'm gonna click here, right? And nah, I dropped redeem. Or do I? I'm thinking about this. Yeah, I'm thinking about exsanguinating the abomination, but that's absolutely crazy. Let's drop a redeem here. Heal ourselves back up to 30, heal the abomination for his entire health bar. Two characters are already dropping down to 0 in like 3 rounds, and I think this is perfectly fine for me. I can just play defensively here, and we will win. Who critted? Who got critted? Of course it was the abomination. God damn. Oh wait, both of them got hit with a crit? Damn, that's unbelievable. Okay, I'm already at 50 stress, which is definitely more than I wanted to be at. And now I'm at 60 stress, so yeah, the abomination definitely kind of the soft spot of the team, at least stress-wise, if you run the Regis Cloak. So that is definitely on the annoying side of things, but it's not the end of the world. So that is a self-mark, yes, my favorite act out, and it's just gonna be a transform, probably a slam on the flagellant, I imagine. No, a rage. Oh, crit 32 rage, huh? Okay, that changes things. Or does it? Does it really change things all that much? Do I want to heal here? No, I don't. I have 92 death blow res. Do I want to risk it for the biscuit? Yeah, I want to risk it for the biscuit, let's be honest. I really do. He might do 0 damage if I drop a bellow here. The doggy might do 0. Which is really the character that I don't want to be hit with, so I'm gonna do this. If you want to go for like a rake, a punish, sure, it's an 8%, you probably won't take it. So I'm just gonna risk it right there. After they go for that death blow, yeah, they're gonna go for a punish. That's -1 Rain of Sorrows. That's a turn you're not dropping a Rain of Sorrows. And they don't take the 8% death blow. There is justice in this world. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and go for the heal so I don't suffer the immediate death blow, honestly. And obviously, so let's just go ahead and do this. Nice crit 28. That means you actually have to... Wow, crit 28. Oh my god. What goes around comes around. This means that you actually have to hit me again if you want to drop me down to 0. That's because of the Last Breath color. It gives you a lot of healing received while you're on HP. Definitely one of my favorite trinkets. It's not great, but like when it works, it just feels so good. And now they no longer have repulse, so I can just spam the smile as much as I want here, I imagine. So let's do it again. You're still dropping down to 0, I think. Yep, still are. And the Man-at-Arms is definitely dropping down to 0 with all the biles I've been doing. You're also dropping down to 0. So my opponent is not in very good shape here, let's be honest. Oh, that's a crit 9. Yeah, that's an affliction too. God damn. And didn't do a single point of damage to my flagellant, so he's not gonna drop to 0 HP either, which means I can just go ahead and drop either a Suffer or a Claim on that abomination. It's a matter of which one do I prefer, Suffer or a Claim. Well, usually you drop Reclaims, not Suffers, but this time I'm gonna drop a Suffer, just to give myself more death blow resistance as well, just in case it comes down to that, you know, just in case. So yeah, I still have the regen there, so it's perfectly okay at this point. And my opponent, what my opponent really needs to do is just keep hitting the that repulsor Drain of Sorrows, bring that Flagellant down to 14 HP, drop a big heal on some characters, put the Flagellant at 0, and just heal them all through the redeems and through that stuff. That will give you way more time to try and actually win this match. That's what they need to do ASAP. I kind of want to keep my Musketeer action to heal, but at the same time I can't. Yeah, I really can't. I have to go for a stress heal here. I'm taking way too much. Let's jump a ranging shot. This is the stress we've been taking, by the way. With Bolster, ranging shot clearing 18 stress every single time, and we're still taking this much. Yeah, it's crazy. We've been very lucky. We've gotten like 4 out of 4 ranging shot stress heals. Usually I miss like 1, so that's not very good. They go for a punish here, huh? They're gonna force me to heal immediately with a Flagellant. I genuinely don't mind. Yeah, I think that's perfectly okay for me, honestly. I'm just gonna go ahead and who do I want to heal with? That's the question. Do they do 0 damage? They do. They do. They do. I'm saying it again. Unless they Hound's Rush. If they Hound's Rush, they won't do 0 damage. Do I have any reason not to go for the heal right now? Not really. Do they still have transformations? No, they don't. You know what? I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I'm gonna drop a guard here. They can't hit me. They can't deal damage with Hound's Area. It's impossible. Not at this door with Paranoid and 2 damage debuffs. Yeah, it's absolutely impossible. Not against 40 prot. Even a 5 prot would be more than enough. Usually minus 40% damage and protection, at least like 30% protection is enough to make your opponent not do damage. But they have minus 90% damage right now on an ability with minus 80 damage mod against 40 prot. It's literally impossible. Even if they get a crit, they're gonna roll for 0. So I am not gonna worry about it. I am not gonna worry. I am not worried. You know that song, I Ain't Worried? I like it, honestly. I like that song. Okay, let's go ahead and click here. Big reason I'm clicking is just so I can drop the Man-at-Arms to Death's Door this round. I prefer him being at Death's Door just for the act outs and that sort of stuff. Plus, even if I go for my action here, he'll just click, and I won't have a Death Boat shot on that Abomination regardless, so it doesn't make too much of a difference at this point, and I'm just gonna go Afflicted here. Give me Abusive. Give me Abusive. I'd be very happy. Oh, Paranoid. Oh, the J-Man Affliction. It's the J-Man Affliction. I don't like it. I really don't like it. It's fine there. Let's just drop the Reclaim on there. You can't say no to regen heals, by the way. So that's something very good about the Reclaim if you are unaware. If you think that's wrong, just try and do it. If you manage to refuse a regen heal, then congrats. There's no way you get that. Yeah, even with a crit, there's no way you get that. I have 120% stun resistance on this Man-at-Arms, so I am prepared. I am prepared to just go. I am literally just go and take everyone out and never get stunned. At least in theory. In practice, you kind of get stunned with the Man-at-Arms. It's not very good, but well, I think we've enjoyed the music very much already. Let me tune it down a bit further so we can actually hear the game. So there's that, and now it's going to be a self-heal. At this point, it's just way too late for my opponent, I imagine. Because even though they've tried going for some kills, if they had gotten that 8%, then maybe they could have won. But at this point, I might just even transform here, honestly. If I can, that is. Yeah, I can. Okay, sweet. I'm gonna transform, I'm gonna slam the Flagellant, and with the Wretch's Cloak stress, there's literally nothing they can do here. Oh, I failed the slam. How unlucky. It doesn't matter though, they're taking lots of horror now on their backline characters. They've already expended both of their transformations. I've just used one. I've barely used one actually, and we are just chilling here. They actually try redeeming the Man-at-Arms, which I think is very weird, because he's not been a very good character so far, if you ask me. I'm surprised they haven't dropped the Bolster either. I mean, they've just been going very aggressive with bellows and commands, but still, I feel like they should have dropped the Bolster. Would have given them more time to try and take my team out. That's usually the idea behind it. Well, in this case, what do I want to do? I probably want to save this Musketeer. Is a regen enough? It is. It is enough. Yeah, it will be enough. Let's do this and just keep her alive. If they want to go for a Hound's Area, they're gonna have 2 characters at this store. I'm perfectly okay with it. So, do they want a Hound's Area, actually? Well, there's an act out. An act out guard dog. That might actually save the man-at-arms for a bit. He's barely gonna take any stress now. Yeah, barely. He's still gonna take some. So this is another problem that I forgot to mention earlier on in this matchup, that after you do expend both transformations, you no longer have a guard break. So that's kind of a problem for the Chef Stress, because after the guard, if the Hunt Master gets a bad affliction, he's just never going to be able to kill the character that's guarded, because there's too much protection, and that's the only guard break you have. It's with the slam. So the only way to deal with those characters is exactly like that. Of course, you can't stun if your opponent has this amount of stun resistance. So here we definitely de-transform Bile. We might miss. Oh, we move back. Hey, that's good. Thank you, Paranoid. You're actually doing well. I wouldn't imagine saying that too often, but we're gonna go for it. And yes, here comes the stress onto my opponent. That's good. That's good. I like it. I like it. They're still almost blighting down to 0. Ah, no, they are definitely blighting down to 0. These characters are already at 0, but Self-mark from the Hopeless. Yes, what else could you expect? Manacles should deal like 0 damage. If you have Manacles, I mean, if you have a Hopeless character and you go first with them, they actually deal minus 20% damage, which is pretty cool. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and click here and just drop a Suffer on that Musketeer, get rid of her bleed, and she'll have to regen, she'll be fine overall. I still have another big redeem to drop. The match still isn't won, because I still have to deal with this annoying Flagellant. It's gonna take absolute ages to deal with him, that's why my opponent isn't surrendering here. And yeah, they got the Manacle stun as well. If I had the Numbing Instance, would have been very unlikely that they got it, but... do I have the Numbing Instance? No, I don't. I most definitely don't. I'm not afflicted just yet. And there we go, there's the surrender. I feel like this team wins like 90% of its matches through surrenders. You never actually win by killing your opponent's characters. Just make them hopeless, you make them think, yeah, there's no way I win anymore, and they just surrender. That's what the team does. So, even though the video has already been quite long, even though it was just one match, let's go ahead and do match number 2. Alright, and here we go for match number 2, and this time I actually have a Sprawl-themed team. And Shep, how is this Sprawl themed? We don't have like the Sprawl characters, and we don't have like a runaway for the flaming attacks, we don't have that sort of stuff. How is this Sprawl themed? Well, this team might actually, if you look at it closely, it might actually look a hell of a lot like the usual enemy setup you get in the Sprawl. So the idea behind is that you have that big chunky boy that does like the punch with his fist, like with his flaming fist, so that's the Flagellant because he kind of punches you with the Exsanguinate. You have a Houndsary character on the Sprawl enemy side, so that's going to be the Houndsary. You have a Sacrificial, which is going to be the Jester. He's just going to move forward with Dirk Stab, then he's going to explode with the Finale. And then you have the Witch in the backline, which is the one that does like party buffs and also does a few very powerful offensive abilities, if I remember correctly, and that's going to be the Musketeer because she can sort of do all that. Now, in terms of how the hell I'm actually going to play this team, I'm not entirely sure, so I'm just going to drop Houndsary here. I haven't even looked at what my opponent has, I was just trying to explain what I have. It's a DOT stress team, I feel like that's what it is. It's a DOT stress team. It's a very weird one, because it has a Musketeer here, which is a support Musketeer, that's for sure. But she also has aimed shots, so that's a decent offensive ability. And I guess I'm just trying to get a lot of DOT in, also get stressed that way, and then try and get kills with the Jester, then try and have a character advantage between Musketeer healing and Flagellant's Gauntlet, and a lot of dodge on Houndmaster. That's probably the idea I'm going for. I'm not entirely sure yet, but oh well. I'm thinking of dropping a ranging shot here. It might look very weird, but no, let's not drop a ranging shot. I feel like this would have been a lot better with Arbals, because I would have actually been able to fight those stuns. Because now I'm just gonna get hit by the stuns over here. But let's look at what we're actually playing against. This is a leopard damage team with a robust man-at-arms, kind of a do-it-all man-at-arms between the shield spike and the protector's kite. A Jester to try and get a character advantage. Oh, that harvest is gonna hurt. And I'm gonna do this. And as well as a Vestal to just do healing and also do dazzling lights. I see what my opponent's going for. And the leopard's gonna go for the big crits as well. So that's gonna be rough. That is most definitely gonna be rough. They don't really have a finisher, but I feel like they can still break through our defense relatively well. Relatively. Do you think they'll hit if I guard? Probably not. I'm also gonna get protection here. Clueless. They're just gonna click and they're gonna go for a chop. They get a crit, and I die immediately. Oh, they're gonna command buff. Are they? Oh no, they defender. Interesting. I don't feel like that's too necessary. I could drop Harvest here, but I am dealing with a cute little thing called Retribution Repulsed with the shield spike as well. So if I hit into that and don't get the kill, I'm gonna be very, very toast, to put it lightly. I might still do it though. That's gonna put him at 0. And force my opponent to heal. I mean, I'm still at full HP, I'll be fine, right? Ah, 13, that hurts. Yeah, that's maybe not the max roll, but it's definitely a roll that hurt me quite a bit. The crit would have been worse, let's be honest. Would have also been a bleed, so that wouldn't have been too much fun. Did I fail the bleed on the men at arms, or did I not? I hit both bleeds, right? I do have Blood Red Coin. I definitely got it on the Jester. I probably got it on the men at arms. Yeah, I don't think I've hit him with any other ability, so that was a good outcome for us. You're gonna go Harvest as well, huh? Yeah, I really wish I had Arbalist here. I could clear the bleed, and things would be very, very good for me here, but... no, that's not the current situation. I'll just go ahead and pass. And what my opponent's gonna do here is just go for a big heal onto that Jester. After their leper action, most likely. If their leper goes for like a chop, I might be forced to just drop a heal here. Also, listen to the soundtrack, so good, I love this part. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. Like, yeah, Stuart Chantwood just did an awesome job on this one. I mean, he does an awesome job on every single song, but this one especially. This one and the Circus one, they're my favorites. And the Tangle one's also pretty good. Alright. What do I want to go for here? Maybe a self-heal, I mean, not a self-heal, but maybe a heal here so I can win the Finale Wars. That's an idea. Yeah, I'm gonna give myself a heal here, even though I'm not in, also mid-roll, even though I'm not in any immediate danger, I will just do this. That's also gonna give me healing received, and things will be okay for me at the end of the day. At the end of the day. So let's just go ahead and drop a nice little Dirk Stab there. That's still gonna bring him down to 0, which is just potentially dead to the Houndmaster's Harry. And I will definitely go for it. If you let this Jester at 0 HP, I'm definitely gonna go for the Harry. We're gonna go for you. Do they hit? Well, they hit the Jester, but not the Houndmaster, so everything is fine. Everything's perfectly fine here. They haven't dropped Revenge. They don't have Revenge. They have Withstand instead. Now that's one tanky leper, not gonna lie. That is one very tanky leper. Can I afford to go Reign of Sorrows here? A repulsed crit wouldn't kill me. So yeah, I can afford to go Reign of Sorrows actually, as weird as it looks. Even a repulsed crit wouldn't bring me down to 0, and I do get to go first next round anyway, so I'm not scared of you. I am not scared of you, good sir. He's probably gonna go Dirk Stab into the Jester, into... If I heal, I fail, I will not get the kill at the... Oh crap, okay. Yeah, the Retribution is scary here. You actually hit that, I guess, Battle Ballad. Yeah, I have to heal now, so let's just go ahead and drop that. 13, still not an amazing roll, let's be honest. I have healing received on there. I was expecting just a touch more, but it's okay. It's just not the other rolls. They might go for a preemptive heal, just so they don't drop to this door. And also so they don't get Harried. No, they're gonna go for the Dazzling Light. Yeah, they definitely get the stun. I can't resist it, obviously. And right now I just... Oh, I'm gonna die to a Finale. Well, I'm gonna get to go first, and if I get the kill, I have to get the kill at the Harried by the start of next round. That's kind of the thing here. I can guard and go for an Exsanguinate. Yeah, I can do that. Let's guard and go for an Exsanguinate. I mean, they can still Dirk Stab my Jester, but they have to get a Dirk Stab kill, which is only a 35, which, you know, it could happen, but if it happens, then oh, what can I do about it? You definitely don't Dirk Stab the Flashlight here. No, that's a mistake. That's what they go for, though. It is what they go for. Well, that's perfectly fine for me, honestly. I get to just drop an Exsanguinate here if I want. Even a Redeem. I don't need to drop a Redeem, though. Let's just click. Do I want to click? How many damage buffs? 3... I don't have plus healing received, no. Do they have command buffs? They don't, but it doesn't make much of a difference. Let's go for the Exsanguinate here. 4! Do I get to bleed though? Hey, I do. Okay, that's nice. A little bit of a bleed being dropped on the leopard. It's gonna eat away at one of his solemnities. Now he can still hit me pretty hard, right? Let's be honest, he still has chop, so I have to deal with that. And there's a crit 31. That's another heal onto my Jester though, so I like it. I appreciate it. But now let's just go ahead and drop a heal here. Hopefully heal for a bit. 12, that's a max roll. I couldn't have healed for more than that. They have 2 damage buffs here, but they also have a Death's Door with 3 finale buffs. So normally it would be 13 to 22 if these 2 and that wasn't accounted. Since it's these 2, like this is a pretty bad thing to have. They're gonna go for that. Do I want to change the guard? Do I want to change the guard? They go for a heal, so now they definitely have enough damage, I'm sure of it. They can still get a kill on my Jester this round with a finale if they want. But then they drop a finale, right? So that's not too good for them. But they still have a stupid leper in the front. Leper's so annoying. Leper is genuinely so annoying. I'm gonna change the guard here. Look at this, 102 dodge. Yeah, it's going back down to 82. If they want to drop a finale, so be it. I don't think they can drop it immediately. They might not do enough damage. Might. They still have that store recovery. Oh, they don't. They go harvest. 10 with the harvest! Just enough to bring me down to 0. You've gotta be shitting me. You gotta be shitting me. You actually do 10 because of a lucky crit. That is unbelievable. 10 with the lucky crit, huh? Okay, I have 3 buffs and that. Okay, interesting. Interesting play. Well, they have a stun on me, so I have to remember that. I'm gonna go for the J-Man finale. I gotta do it, man. Like, there's nothing else I can do here. I have to go for the J-Man finale. Yeah, there we go, the Jammy Man finale. Hell yeah, finale crit onto that Vestal. She's gone. Say goodbye to your Vestal. Say goodbye to your healer, stunner, everything that you could always, or that you could ever hope for. And now I am chilling. I am chilling with my Houndmaster still alive here. We are doing fine, just fine. You're gonna have to get rid of one of those as well, because these 2 trinkets don't actually work with each other. Even though a lot of people run it, they don't actually work too well with each other, in my opinion. Let's go ahead. My opponent just says, fuck, yeah, that's funny. That is funny. I'm gonna drop a heal here on the Houndmaster just so he chills. Yeah, we're still in a very rough spot, because if they get a finale on one of my characters, keep in mind they still have a leper in the front, which just brings me down to 0 every single round. So there's really not too much I can do about him. And I still have to deal with the Men-at-Arms, so that's gonna be rough. I mean, they no longer have healing, so that's very good for me. But even then. Okay, they actually do that, which is a weird play in my opinion. Because they can't get a kill here, right? That's why it's weird. I have 82 dodge. Is there any way you hit riposte? You have 85 accuracy, 95 plus 40. That's 135. Oh, nice. 135 versus this. Yeah. I gotta do it, man. Yeah, they only hit for 7. The prod here kind of saved me. And now the chance is dropping down to 0, which is really what I wanted. And is the Man-at-Arms dropping down to 0 as well? No, he's not, far from it, but it's fine. They're gonna go Retribution on there. Would a crit too? Are they gonna finale me? They definitely can. I mean, they have 4 buffs here. They can 100% finale me. Do I want to go for a heal? I still have minus healing skills. I have healing received though. Yeah, let's drop a heal. Why not? Why wouldn't you? Why would you not drop a heal in this situation? You would have to be crazy not to drop a heal. Just keep your characters alive for as long as possible. Make sure your opponent ticks down to 0 those bleeds, and then just get the advantage by having a superior healer with the Musketeer. Ouch, that hurts. That does hurt. Okay, I could go for a stun now. But do I want to do an immediate stun? Not really. Let's be honest, not really. I'm gonna go. Are they gonna guard again? I don't know what you're gonna do. I could shoot here and try going for a death blow. I have 3 shots at a death blow. Yeah, let's do that. If we kill this leper, we pretty much just win. Because with the leper gone, they no longer have that big chop power tool, and the 2 solemnities will just be in a very good position. Are they gonna go for the finale? Oh, they are. Yeah, they should be able to get it, honestly. Yeah, they have enough damage on there. Well, that's my Handmaster is sadly gone. What can you do about it? But now I can go ahead and drop an Exsanguinate here, actually. I have to drop an Exsanguinate just so I can get the Dirk Stab in after. Because if I don't, they'll guard. So let's do this. Wow, 25 death blow. Yeah, that saves the match. That saves the match, thankfully. Damn. GG. Yeah, my opponent can't win anymore, I don't feel. No, with the Musketeer lurking, the witch here did her job for sure. Yeah, it would be really nice to actually have a DD2 that I like, because I like the Sprawl. Oh my god! What is this RNG? Why do I not usually get this lucky? Why am I getting this lucky now? Why am I getting this lucky today? Why am I not gonna get this lucky on the tournament next weekend? Yeah, that's right, there's a tournament next weekend in case you missed the tournament information. So you should go down to the description, there will be a registration link on there, there will be a link to the tournament Discord where you can look at all the rules and everything that will be going down. I probably should have mentioned that at the start of the video, but I will write it both in the description and in the comments. So hope you all enjoyed today's video, hope you all enjoyed this cute little Sprawl team, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers!